Today, we are reviewing Rise Against Endgame, or I have it here too. Okay, so I have this in my hand. This is the album, Rise Against Endgame. Architects, Help Is on the Way, Make It Stop, September's Children, Disparity by Design, Satellite, Midnight Hands, Survivor Guilt, Broken Mirrors, Wait For Me, Gentleman's Cube, This Is Letting Go, and Endgame. So, that is a track listing. That is 12 tracks. Now, Endgame. The whole premise of Endgame is basically about the collapse of humanity as we know it. Most people are saying how it's the end of the world. Endgame, the term Endgame does not mean end of the world. It means end of you. I would say Endgame is a word or a term that describes the end of humanity. Not the end of the world, the end of humanity. In the sense of humanity, freedoms being taken away and all that. That's what it's talking about. Now, Architects, the first song on the album, I'm going to read you, there's some lyrics in here that basically explains it. They laid out the blueprints, they poured down a base, concrete solutions to slow our decay. And when they're gone, who the fuck's going to take their place? Will it be the cynics, the critics galore, the cliche apathetic passed out on the floor, the trusted complicit who collectively ignore? Well, that little line there saying that who the hell is going to take their place? Architects. You know who are the architects? The people are the architects. Not no politicians. The people. We do all the hard work. They do all the easy work. And I'm sick and tired of everybody saying, oh, we should support the government. No, you shouldn't support the government. They're going to kill us. Don't you know that? They're going to kill us in the end. And, alright. Help is on the way. It's basically saying that the song was written about the Hurricane Katrina. It could also be used for the recent Japan earthquake. It never came. It never came when they needed it. When they needed it the most. Oh, it came a week or so later, or whatever. Or a month. I think it was a month. A couple months later. Yeah, it was a couple months. And then we got Make It Stop, September's Children. Sorry if I'm getting a little fast on this, but I would like to move on after this one. Make It Stop, September's Children is about the gay children that committed suicide they were being bullied because they were gay. I don't see the point in bullying other people because they are different. It's just another way to make yourself feel better about yourself when you're really just a little maniacal, little lowlife that's going nowhere in your life. And that's what I have to say about that. Moving on, Disparity by Design, saying what you've been given. People will tell you that you can be anything you want in your life. That's not necessarily true. I'll read a little lyric from that, just for a little premise of what I'm saying. Alright, I'm going to read you a little lyric. All the way at the bottom of these barrels we cried out, so ashamed of our tears that we blame only ourselves. And that's when they win, they keep us convinced to lift up our chins. They plain these plain fields are level. Oh my god, I need a drink of water. This is a long review. I've been talking way too much today. Back to what I was saying. Alright. I can't really explain this album. You have to listen to it. That's how powerful the album is. Go buy it. Support Rise Against. May I note that this album is recycled 35%, PCW printed using vegetable inks, biodegradable, recyclable, renewable. Go buy it. And the reason why you should buy Endgame, it's because it unlocks your mind of what's really going on. Unlock your mind. Come on. Open your ears. Open your eyes. There's something going on that you need to see. What everyone else said about the album didn't actually get the message of what that message is saying. Listen to it. Because it's got evidence. Evidence. Now when I'm saying evidence, listen to it. Survivor guilt. Were we on that one yet? Yeah. Well, I'll read you something from Survivor guilt. The cowards preach from their pedestals the words like courage and resolve, but what they meant was fuck them all, but freedom isn't free. Alright, I'll read that again. The cowards preach from pedestals with words like courage and resolve, but what they meant was fuck them all, because freedom isn't free. They send our daughters and sons to deserts under burning suns, a sacrificial slaughtering to fill the pockets of the weak, an artificial enemy. Artificial. Now, what does artificial mean? Hint, hint, artificial means it was made up, you retards. That is the end of the video. I am done reviewing this album. This album is going to get me a little pissed off. Go buy it. Support the band. Rise Against. Enjoy.